This sample will be for the rolled hem. So for this one, you're going to be using this pattern piece that it's a horizontal rectangle with that grain line going down the short side. And I want you to do this in a stable knit. So this one is a specialty knit felt, so it's felted on one side, and then it has, you can see the knit structure on the back. And this one barely has any stretch, so this would be considered a stable knit. Okay, so we're going to do this down the bottom of the sample as well as the side so that we can see what the roll hem does in the lengthwise grain and crosswise grain. So for this one, my machine settings only require 3 threads. So this one is not threaded. I've only got the first 3 threads threaded. My needle's in the right hand position. For this one, it wants the stitch selector to be on 3.5, 0.75 for the stitch length, and then on the letter D on my particular machine. So check your machine settings, they may be different, but read your manual and make sure that you are set up for a rolled hem. Okay, we do not want to cut anything off, so I'm just going to let this go even with the blade. And then we'll just use that as our guide to stitch down our sample. Okay, this is what it's looking like in the crosswise grain. We've got, you can see those pink stitchings. So this is the most narrow serge that you're able to do, and it's typically used as a finishing for ruffles, for the edge of a knit fabric that you don't want just a cut edge. You want it to look a little bit cleaner, more professional, but it won't be hidden either. This will be visible on the final garment. Okay, now we're going to go the lengthwise grain. And see what that does on your fabric, if it stretches it out at all. Mine, it did stretch it out a little bit. You can see how it's kind of curling in. So, did stretch the fabric a tiny bit. On the crosswise grain, it did not stretch the fabric. Okay, so that will be the end of that sample.